One of the 7 new faces on the Dunedin City Council is not new to the role, nor the cut and thrust of political life. David Benson-Pope was a councillor in the 1980s and 90s before moving to the national stage as a Labour MP. He joins us tonight as the 4th in our series of interviews with the city's new councillors. Good evening, David.
Good evening.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about your time on the DCC. What sort of roles did you have?
Well, I guess the most satisfying one was when I chaired the Planning and Environment Committee. And I was also the first chairman of the Forestry Company when we set that up under a corporate structure. Like most councillors, I was representative of the council on the Art Gallery, the Polytech Council, bodies like that, the Peninsula Trust.
What were the highlights in terms of issues of the day?
I think we did a lot of work around environmental sewage separation and things like that that gave us the opportunity to do all that wonderful work in George Street. And one of the reasons I'm stood again, was because a lot of that's looking a bit tired now and needs attention. But the really important things, I think, were the restoration of the tower on the municipal chambers, the steps in the tower to the original design. We put it back after it had been taken down for earthquake reasons. Buying the railway station. And that big promo campaign, the Dunedin It's All Right Here campaign, that, and many people would argue, really put Dunedin on the map.
Now, you've been out of the limelight for some time, and as you mentioned, one reason that you wanted to get back onto council was because you felt Dunedin's looking a bit tired. What are some of the other reasons?
You don't stop listening to the news and, looking around and walking around a city that you love and live in. And I'd sort of recharged my batteries, if you like. I'd had a breather. I wasn't ready last time. But I decided to stop moaning about it. Family said to me, well, do something about it. If you're not happy about this, that or the other, get off the sofa and get involved again. And so I put my name in the ballot paper, and I've been delighted at the support I've had.
And like a number of other candidates, you want to market the city more aggressively. What do you think can be done that hasn't already been tried?
I think the first thing we've got to do is clean up our act. I think the council has done some fantastic work. Look at the peninsula, the cycle track on this side of the harbour as well. The work on the rock wall is just great. But the centre of the city is really tired and looks dirty. It is dirty. So simple things that don't cost a great deal. If we expect our people to be happy here and we expect visitors to come and want to live here and love the place, well, we just need to clean it up a bit, and I think that's the first thing.
Now, you also want to attract new business and support existing businesses. What do you think you can do with the limited influence that the council has on the economy?
Well, excuse me, I think the council's prime job is to provide a really good environment for good things to happen, and council can do that by helping with land, by helping with planning issues. We've seen that's the direction being taken on a hotel, not the hotel at the moment. You've only got to see how students love the city. Not all their behaviour is perfect, I acknowledge, but we can support those people by making the environment even nicer. And we can do a lot with those leading edge businesses as well, the ones that are being very successful here, to make sure there's no obstructions in their way. And I think there's immense potential for more work on the campus, the whole tertiary campus around the hospital, the Polytech and the university, our biggest business. And absolutely essential to the city and the future of the city, and I think there's a lot we can do to make that area even nicer and support what's there.
And you're quite keen to see the wharf area redeveloped. The City Council's already tried to do that. What more do you think can be done? We had a bridge once, but not enough funding to put the disabled access on the ends of it. I think that's the number one opportunity the city's missing out on. It's been crying out for attention for a long time. Regional Council started it with their work at the cross wharf, the top of the steamer basin. Excuse me. I think pedestrian access across the old railway alignment at the bottom of Rattray Street is the number one step, getting people into that area, because the area is going ahead quite quickly now with all that development in the industrial quarter, so I think it's really good. Councillor-elect David Benson-Pope, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.